you as I bow my head in prayer. Take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love.
Good evening, cherished viewers of Cafdil TV. Welcome to today's edition of Religious Vocation Digest. Today, I am going to have a conversation with a brother or a father.
We were founded by the late Cardinal Charles Lovejoy in 1868, and we are sent to the African world and to wherever our charism is needed to preach the good news. And we invite you, especially the young men who desire to join us, not to fear, to contact us, for us to help them, to train them, to help them, to prepare them to answer to that call. And those who wish to contact us, we have a line, 024 178 7879. I repeat our line, 024 178 7879. Thank you so much.
If you just tuned in, you are watching Religious Vocation Digest. My name is Shadrach Samuel Adenu, and then today I am going to have a conversation with a father from the Missionaries of Africa in the person of Father Issa. He is going to share his vocation story with us. Father, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I hope you are good.
I'm doing very well.
It's been a while.
Yes, it's been a while. Yes.
Everything is going fine?
Everything is going fine.
Good. After we met in Sinyani, we haven't met again, so...
Yes, after we met in February,
yeah,
some months have passed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good. Okay, so for somebody watching you for the very first time on Religious Vocation Digest, who is Father Issa?
Father Issa Norbert is a Catholic priest from the Missionaries of Africa Society,
Okay.
also known as White Fathers. So even though I'm an African, a black, but I can also be called White Father, because White Father is just a nickname of the congregation. So I am from Congo, that is DR Congo, and I am working in the Archdiocese of Tamale, and precisely in Savlugu. Yes, at the Issa Mariama Parish, Savlugu. This is what I can say shortly about me. Yes, so I have been a missionary for some few years now.
Okay, let's talk about your family.
Okay.
How many are you in your family, and then where are your parents now?
Okay. My family, it is not really a large family or a big family, if I can say like that. My family is in Congo. Is in Congo, and in one area of Congo, which is part of the southeast part of the country, which is called Kalemi. That's where my family is. So I belong to that diocese. So it is a province, and it's also a diocese, the diocese of Kalemi Kirongo. So that's where my parents are. So we are not many. As I said, my family is not really a big family. We are just few children. My parents are still alive. My father is alive. My mother is alive. They are both nurses. So, and as children, we are 4 kids. So, but one is already late. The third one, he died in 2000. So I am the firstborn.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's what I can say.
Okay. How many years are you in vows?
First of all, we don't make vows. We make
Okay.
an oath, a missionary oath, and I can say I made my oath since 2019. Yes, that is the oath which makes somebody to be fully a missionary of Africa. So I made my oath in 2019. So up to now, I can say 6 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Walk us through that day where you took the oath. How was the experience like?
The experience was so nice because this is something that you call other people in the secular world, they can call it an achievement. Even though for us it is not really an achievement, but I can say it is the beginning of, let's say, another kind of life. Because when you are being trained in formation, yes, you are living a certain kind of life, and when you make an oath or you profess, it's like you are beginning a new life. And if you are beginning a new life, it is so amazing because you feel happy. You say, oh wow, I have become a missionary of Africa. Oh wow, so I will go for mission very soon. Oh wow, so I am also a confrere. So wow, a lot of wows, wow. So you are so happy. So that is it. So the experience was so wonderful. People coming from all over the country, all over the world, coming to support us because it combined with our diaconate ordination.
Okay.
So we made the oath, and the same day we also ordained deacons. Yes, in the church in Nairobi. So it was so amazing. Yes.
Were your parents available that
My
day?
parents were not available because the situation was not easy to travel, to come to the place. Yes, so, but since as missionaries, wherever we move, we make families and friends. So I had some of the family members and then some parents who represented my parents at home. They were there. Yes.
So how did you get to meet the White Fathers?
That's a big question. I met the White Fathers. Which year can I? Was it maybe 2007? Yes, 2007 there. I was in secondary school by then.
Okay.
Yes, in secondary school. And first, I was in the minor seminary because I developed the desire of saying I want to become a priest first. And then I went to the minor seminary, so knowing that going to the minor seminary means you want to become a priest. Then from the minor seminary, after 3 years in the minor seminary, everything just vanished. I felt empty, dryness in me. And then I said I will not stay here. So I have to go out.
So you left the seminary?
I left the minor seminary.
Okay.
That's when I was in secondary school. So I said I'm going home because I don't feel anything becoming priest or whatever. Why should I be here with all these rules or whatever? So they told me no, this and that. But anyway, I said let me go home. But they told me okay, you finish first the year, then at the end you will see. So I completed that year, and then if I try to compare it like here, so that was a senior high, let's say senior high 1.
Okay, SHS 1.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So it means you are remaining with 2 years to complete the senior high school. So at the end of the first year of senior high, then I said, let me go home. I went home. And then I entered into the world now.
No, let's go
So-
to when you went home.
Yes.
How did your parents receive that news?
They were not happy. They were not happy because, yes, it is true that they also, when I went, I requested to go to the seminary. They also knew that, yes, he wants to become a priest. I said, no problem. So, but when they also heard that I'm coming back home, anyway, for them, they even thought that I had done something
something
and
bad.
then, so they were not, they didn't believe that I have asked myself to go home. So it was when they were waiting to get maybe a letter, news, and then that, no, he did this, he did that, they never saw anything. So then later on, they believed, they trusted that, yeah, then they said, life, it is your life. If you want to become a priest, you want to become whoever you want to become, make your choice for yourself. So was their reaction. So I went home, and then the following year, I went back to the same senior, because I was in the minor seminary, but I was not schooling in the minor seminary. Where I was staying in the minor seminary, and then because I was doing science, and so this maths and physics.
Okay.
So in the minor seminary, we didn't have that course. Okay. So I had to be staying in the minor seminary and going to a school outside. Yes, so we're a good number. We're going to that school and coming back. Yes. So even when I left, but I continued with the same school, though I'm not in the minor seminary again. Only that the distance now was a bit far from where I was staying, from where my family is and where the school is. And these are old schools that when missionaries came, they built them out of towns. So it was completely out of the town. But the minor seminary was close to that school.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but my family we were a bit in town there. So it was quite far, like 7 kilometers.
Wow.
So I have to get sometimes, either a bicycle, going with the bicycle to school. Sometimes
Why did 7 kilometers?
Yes.
In and out, so
yes,
14.
Yes. So sometimes I was, okay, when like the bicycle is down, and then, okay, so I have transport money, a bus. Yeah, because there were buses which were taking students there. Yes, but my wish was always riding my bicycle, moving with the bicycle. I was happy with it. Yes, I wanted it. So this is how everything started. But then when I left the minor seminary, I passed 1 year, just gallivanting, going to school, coming back, friends around, and then moving anyhow, living my life the way I wanted. Then after 1 year, I met somebody called Boniface. Actually, we were in the same group, a youth group at the parish, at the same parish. So he was aspiring. He was going to the White Fathers and then aspiring. He wanted to become a White Father. So then one day we were sharing, that's the way we are here, sharing about our experiences and then whatever. Then he brought also his experience. Oh no, about the White Fathers, whatever. And it was from his experience that just something entered my mind to go and knock again to the White Fathers. I don't know what pushed me, I cannot explain. But from that experience he shared with me, we were in a group like this, laughing, joking, and then, yes. So then he shared with me that his experience with White Fathers, and then, but later on, he was not taken. He was not taken to join the White Fathers.
Wow.
So after sharing, something entered my mind, something just triggered my mind that go and try and knock there. So I went, I remember how I went to school. After class, I was coming around 2. Then I said, let me pass and see if they are there. And yet, these are people I knew because my diocese was evangelized by White Fathers. Yes, so these are people I knew, but only that the mind of going to knock at their doors was not coming. Yes. So this is how I managed. I went, I knocked, and then they received me. One old man, now he is late, may he rest in peace, Father Michel Grelet from France.
Okay.
He's the one who received me, and yeah, we chatted. He received me very well, and then I was happy. We chatted, and then after that he told me, okay, you should be coming to see me every month, after 1 month, which became like a kind of what we call spiritual direction. Yes, so this is how I met them. Okay. Unfortunately, after some few months, the time I went to see them, let's say after some few months, then they were to leave the diocese, all the White Fathers.
Wow.
They were to leave because the number reduced, and then some communities, they were no longer living according to the rule of the society, so some remained 2, whatever, so they closed. Wow. So when they closed, Michel called me, he said, we are going. So he said, okay, I will talk about you to the superiors, and then they are the ones to decide, they will see if they will keep in touch with you or not. So, and then he gave me a book to be reading. Yes, about vocation. So that is it. And it was when I was in my final year of secondary school that the one who was the vocation director by then in the country, Father Gilbert Bujiriri.
Okay.
Yes, by then now I was in the final year, and then one day I just received a phone call, a new number. Who is that? Oh, I'm Gilbert. So even in my class, I had a colleague who was also having the same name, Gilbert.
Okay.
That's Gilbert. So then I thought it was my classmate. So I said, "Hi Gilbert, how are you doing?" And they said, "No, I'm Father Gilbert." So I said, "Oh, okay." And then I was a bit like, "Who is this Father Gilbert calling me? What does he want?" I didn't know that he was a missionary of Africa. Then he said, "Yeah, Father Michel talked about you and then whatever, so I'll come to see you." When? "Oh, tomorrow. I'm traveling tomorrow to come to your place." So that's how he came, he met me, and he met me automatically. He said, before he met me first, we discussed, and then he came to the house to see my parents, to talk with them, whatever. Then I think a day before he could leave, he said, "Yeah, I came with a test.
Okay.
You have to pass the test." But I said, "I thought you were just so you just come and then automatically have to do the test." He said this is how everything was planned, so you have to do the test. You have to prepare yourself. I had no choice. But he said, "Yeah, these are not it is not difficult." So it just motivated me like that. It is not difficult, whatever. So yes, so when the day came, so I went, I did the test, and then after he went back. So he was staying in Goma. Okay. Goma, it is the eastern part of Congo. Yes, it is one of the provinces, so it is the capital of the province. So it's one big town there, Goma. Yes, so that's where he was staying in our formation house. He was the formator by then, also in that formation house, which we call it like come and see.
Okay.
Okay, but not come and see in the context that they normally put it like people come for 1 week and then they go
back.
No, we will call it come and see because that's where normally when we are starting, we go there and then we stay like for 10 months, almost 1 year.
Wow.
So it is from there now, if you are qualified, and then you now go to start philosophy. So this is how things happened.
Okay.
Yes, so this is how I met the White Fathers.
This very friend that introduced you to the White Fathers, are you still in touch with him?
Yes, anytime when I go home for holidays, I meet him. Yes.
What is he doing now?
Oh, now he's a teacher.
Okay.
He's a teacher in a school, but he's always happy when he sees me. He's always happy, yes.
That you are now a White Father?
Yes. At my ordination, he was there. And at the celebration, I remember I gave him an invitation also to come, and he was there. So very happy.
So he's your light.
That's how I can say it.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to your formation experience.
Okay.
How was it?
My formation experience, I can say it was amazing, wonderful, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And since I'm a man who like enjoying life, so I also enjoyed my formation. So I started in 2009.
Okay.
That's when I started at our propedeutic or come and see in Goma. Then I did the 10 months, 10 or 1 year, we can call it like that. So after that, then they judged me worthy to continue the formation.
In that 10 months, what were you doing? Like
we have courses,
okay,
and then we do pastoral. So we have different subjects that we study, and part of it is also the history of the society. We begin already from there. The founder, when was it founded? So different stories about the founder, the congregation, or the society. And then we also emphasize on languages. Okay. Because normally we missionaries of Africa, we have 2 languages for our society. And those 2 languages, let's say the official languages for the congregation or the society, these are French and English. So already when we begin, at the beginning, they already introduce you to those two languages.
Oh.
So that you start already from the beginning for you to become perfect and to be able to go for mission either in the Anglophone world or the Francophone world. Okay, so that is it. So we had those courses, and then we're doing pastoral. We're going outside for apostolates, and then some were going to parishes, others were going to the hospitals. So different places for apostolates were going, and then other activity, learning some skills. I remember by then the computers were there, but people were still typing with these old machines. We were having a course on that, so to type with those machines, yes. Yes.
So during your formation, was there any challenge you went through?
Yes, challenges, they are always there, and there are many. There are many challenges. And the first challenge which I can mention, it is not from somebody else, but from myself.
Okay.
Because it happened that when I was in philosophy, I wanted again to leave. Yes, in my second year of philosophy. And I had communicated also with my family. I told them at the end of the day, I'm coming home and I will not come back.
So twice?
Yes.
Twice you wanted to opt out?
Yes. So I communicated, I talked to the spiritual companion. He motivated me, he asked me to first cool down and then take life easy, and then to continue reflecting, praying, and then see how God is going to do things, not to be fast, deciding fast. So, and I thank him really. That is Father Odonki Pil is now in Rome in our generalate.
Okay.
Yes, so, but I had already communicated. For me, it was like, oh, what am I doing here, philosophy? And by then also, different things came into the mind, and then you look at things, you say, philosophy, what will I go with the philosophy even after here? So at the end of the day, you say, no, let me just look for something else. I become a medical doctor, and then so these are the things which were, and the age also.
Okay.
Because I started formation quite young, because it was just after completing secondary school. I never did any job, I didn't went to any course again. Just after completing secondary school, I entered. I started. So by then the mind is still, you are still thinking of different things, and then
So if you had opted out, what would you want to do?
I was thinking of two things, because since my parents, both of them are nurses, I wanted to become a medical doctor.
Follow suit.
One, and then the second one was maybe to become an engineer.
Okay.
Yes, engineer in building. Yes, those are the two things which are coming to my mind. Engineer, because since I did mathematics and physics, so I said, there is nothing else I can do. Yes, so that is it.
What you have around your neck, is it the rosary? Because it looks different from the ones I've come across.
Yes, what I'm wearing, this is a rosary.
Okay.
Yes, so this one it is only missionaries of Africa who have this type of rosary.
So this identifies missionaries of Africa.
Yes. So whoever you see with this one and putting it on the neck like this, you know that is a missionary of Africa or a white father.
Okay.
Yes, so it is a rosary, and why we put a rosary on our neck? Because the founder, when he founded the society, that is Lavigérie, Charles Lavigérie, when he founded, he dedicated the society or the congregation under the care or the protection of Our Lady of Africa, Mary.
Mary,
Our Lady of Africa, and that's why we always honor Mary, and then we have our rosary on the neck like this. Okay. And this one, it is everybody who makes his own in the novitiate. Everybody makes his own. This one I made it myself.
You made it yourself?
Yes. So whoever you see with this like this, it is himself who made it, or somebody else, like another confrere dashed him. Yes. Okay. Or a confrere who died, he left his rosary behind, and then you can also take that one and use it. But normally each one makes his own in the novitiate.
Okay. Let's talk about your vows. What goes into the vows?
Normally, we don't make vows. We don't have
Okay.
vows. We have a missionary oath because we are a society of apostolic life in the
Okay.
Catholic Church. So we have a missionary oath that we make, and our missionary oath, we make it towards the end of our formation. Let's say when you are in the final year of theology,
Okay.
that is the 4th year of theology, that's when we make our missionary oath and we ordain deacon. Yes, and then when you go home, you become a priest. So the content, it is almost the same content like the vows of the religious.
Okay.
We have the evangelical councils, yes, and then we also, if I can say, we vow also to respect the authority in the society. And but there is one small thing which is like
Different
a difference from what we will do. It is about poverty.
Okay.
No, religious, when they're making vows, they have poverty in it. But for us, instead of poverty, we will have what we call simple lifestyle.
Okay.
This is what we call simple lifestyle. So it is not really poverty, but simple lifestyle, to live according to the circumstance. Yes, when according to the people, the way they dress, whatever, So not really poverty as such, the way the religious, they profess it. Yes.
How is it different from the apostolic life and then the religious life? How different?
The difference is that for us, a society of apostolic life, okay, the first thing is we don't make vows. That's the first difference. We don't make vows. And the second thing, we are like a secular order. Okay. Just say like diocesan priest. Okay. We are just like diocesan priest. Only that, like we white fathers, we promote especially like community life. Yes, promote community life. But when it comes to religious, and we as a society of apostolic life, since we don't make that the vows, we don't make the vow, we make an oath, we can also possess. Okay. So I can also possess something if I want, like I can have a car, a personal car, yes, which is quite different from the religious who make vows, because the religious who make vows, everything is common. Okay. So even when you have a car, you cannot have a car personally. That registered under your name, it is not really there. Yes. So those are the few differences. But when it comes to life, the way we live, it is almost the same thing like the way the religious live. Yes, so those are just some simple differences, and the way we just call it, and the style of life. You know, where we are into also into actions, a lot. Yes, into actions. You know, you go out, you come back in. So, which is also a bit different from religious. Yes, if I can call it, if I can try to say it that way.
Okay. Yeah. So how are you in the concentrated life cycle?
How?
Like as in how are you in the consecrated life? Are you in it or?
Consecrated life?
Yes.
Yes. We are also in the consecrated life. Yes, because by the fact that only that we are not since we make an oath, we are not called religious. Because we are like a secular order. We are not called religious. But now we are part of the consecrated life, because we ourselves, as missionaries of Africa, first of all, we are missionaries. Okay.
Yeah.
And being missionaries, the fact of being missionaries, it makes us to be also part of the consecrated people. Okay. And then secondly, we have, like in the society, we have branches. So we have the priest, we have the brothers. Okay. We have the priest and we have the brothers, and then we also have our sisters. So our brothers, okay, the fact that they are also brothers, and with the priest, what makes the difference is just that we are ordained and then they are not ordained. But by the fact of making the same oath, the oath we make, it is the same. And that oath which makes us missionaries, so it makes us to be really to be part of the consecrated people. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. If you just tuned in, you are watching Religious Vocation Digest, and I am having a conversation with Father Issa Norbert, a white father. Don't change your dial. We are going for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue the conversation.
Since time immemorial, God has always communicated himself and his will through various voices: the prophets, the kings, the judges, not forgetting John the Baptist, who was a precursor to Jesus Christ and gave us the will of God. We bring to you Voices from the Valley. This is a program designed by the Conventual Franciscan Friars in Ghana in collaboration with Cafdil TV to bring you in-depth insight in our faith, catechesis, and various Catholic teachings which will help you in your journey as a pilgrim. I know you cannot miss this program, and I highly encourage you that you shouldn't miss this program because it is Voices of God from the valley of prayer and silence. Join us this and every Sunday at 3 p.m. and a repeat on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. here on Cafdil TV and on our various social media platforms: YouTube, Cafdil EDU, and Facebook, Cafdil Cape Coast. Let us meet and share what God has for us through the Voices from the Valley.
Make me a means of your peace.
Welcome back from that break. I am having a conversation with Father Issa Norbert. He is sharing his vocation story with us. You can also join us on Facebook, Cafdil Cape Coast, YouTube, Cafdil EDU. Make sure you share the link with somebody to also watch and then also get encouraged or motivated by the story of Father Issa. Father.
Yes.
How many communities do you have here in Ghana?
In Ghana, we have a good number of communities. Let me just mention them instead of just saying we have, I don't know, 5 or 10 communities. So, beginning with the northern side here, so we have a parish in Bumpurugu.
Okay.
Then we have a parish in Napanduri. That's 2. We have a parish in Bolga. Yes, so those are the 3 communities that we have. Then after that, if we come to Tamale here, we have 3 communities.
Okay.
Yes, so we have already this our community, this our parish at Sabalugu. Then we have our provincial house, which is just around the traffic lights, the Catholic guest house there, around there.
Is it the Marine House?
No, Marine House is the 3rd community.
Okay.
Yes, and Marine House mainly it is for vocation activities, mainly. But other confreres also with other ministries, they can also stay there. Okay. Like Brother Kileneros, who is doing something else which is not vocation, he is also staying there. So then after that, going to Wa, we used to have 1 community as a diocese, but now I can say we are having, let's say, 2 or 3 community. Let's say, like, if I want to say it like that. So we have a parish in Wa itself and a community. Then we have another parish which was just erected not long ago. That is in Bussier, a place called Bussier.
Okay.
Then after that, we also consider as the bishop's residence, bishop's house as a community, because the bishop is also a missionary of Africa. Yes, Bishop Francis Bomansa.
Okay.
So after this is the north, then going to the south, we go to Konongo Mampong Diocese. Okay. So we have a community, a formation house philosophy at Ejisu.
Okay.
Yes, that is St. Martin of Tours in Ejisu. Then we also have a parish in Atonsu.
Okay.
After in Suta, there we have a parish, and then after those two communities, then we go again to Accra. So we have a parish, a community in Accra. So that is Old Ningo. Yes.
You have a lot of communities here in Ghana.
A good number, yes.
I thought you only had a community here in the north, but then
It is true that white fathers, we were mainly in the north for long because I can say, mainly evangelized the northern part of Ghana. So coming from Navrongo, Bolgatanga, going to other houses, then coming down up to Tamale, we are the ones who evangelized. So, but now many of our communities are closed in the north here.
Okay.
So we are remaining with some few, yes. Like in Tamale, we used to have also a community, a parish at Nyangpala, which it is already closed. So, but now we are now opening some also new insertions, and some of them, like the one I say, Atonsu. Atonsu is a new insertion. They just started not too long ago, and then the Old Ningo community, it is also a new community, and probably with the help of God, maybe we can open more insertions in the south also.
Okay. But why is this community closed? The one you said is closed.
Reasons are always many when you are closing a community.
Okay.
Some it could be personnel. Yes. Others could be like the bishop, he wants to take his parish and give it to maybe some priest in the diocese. So the reasons are always many.
Okay.
Yes. So that one, I don't have clear reasons. The leaders are the ones who know clear reasons why it was really closed. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how many years are you here in Ghana? Have you stayed here in Ghana?
Personally, I have stayed in Ghana for some few years, maybe I can say a good number of years, because I came to Ghana first of all in 2014. That was my first time I came to Ghana, and I stayed in Ghana for 2 years.
Okay.
I came to do my pastoral, and by then I was in Wa diocese. So I was doing my pastoral at St. Benedict Parish, Wa. So I did 2 years there, and then I left. Then I came as a priest. First of all, I was in Nigeria. Okay. So it was from Nigeria that they now transferred me back again to my second home, which is Ghana. Okay. Yes, and then they brought me here to Savlugu. So I came to Savlugu here. It was in 2022, around August 2022. That's when I came to Savlugu. Yes.
That means you've stayed in how many communities so far?
So far in Ghana, I have stayed in 2 communities. Staying permanently, being appointed, that is 2 communities. One, that is when I was doing my pastoral as a seminarian in Wa, and this one here, Savlugu.
Okay.
Yes.
So what were your apostolates in these communities?
So here we are mainly like as white fathers. One of the pillars of the works that we do, it is dialogue with Muslims. Yes. So, and this Savlugu, it is a Muslim stronghold area. There are Muslims everywhere, and most of even the indigenous, we don't have parishioners. We only have one who is from the tribe of here, the Dagombas in Savlugu, but he's not really from Savlugu as a village. He's from another village, but he only settled here. But he's a Dagomba and he's a Christian. So among all our Christians, our parishioners, all of them, they are not from here. There are some from Bolga, some from Wa, some from the south. They just came here as civil servants. They are working here, and these are our parishioners. Yes. So since we are here in the Muslim stronghold, so we are doing dialogue with Islam, but also I can say interreligious dialogue, also dialogue with these our traditionalists. Yes. So that is like the main purpose of establishing a parish, a community in Savlugu. But then when it comes to pastoral, then as a priest we do different things. Okay. Yes, because as pastoral we can say, okay, we have masses first of all. We go to the villages, we have some outstations. Then after that we visit families, and then we have established some small Christian communities around as our parish here, and then we go to pray with them, and then we go to the sick people in the hospital and in their homes. And we also have, like with the group of St. Vincent de Paul, visit some poor people who are not even Christians or Catholics, who are Muslims.
Okay.
When we have things, we go and give to them, so like that, to share with them that the small love that we also receive from God. So these are the things, and then yeah, we do pastoral and then youth ministry, so we are into the youth. Yes, so we have different variety of work that we do, and all that to just help to build the kingdom of God in Savlugu. Yes.
Okay, so since we are talking about the community,
yes,
what do you like about the community lifestyle?
Community lifestyle, I can tell you, it is one of the things that up to today is maybe encouraging me to be a white father.
Okay.
Yes, community life. Community life, because when we say community life, it is like a component. It is one of the pillars in our life as missionaries of Africa. So in community life, there are a lot of things. So when you say community life, it means you have to be with your brothers most of the times. So when it comes to prayer, you have to pray together, to be with your brothers for prayer. When it comes to meals, you have to be with your brothers, to eat with your brothers. When it comes to meetings, so you have to be there, all of you, meetings. Even when you have recreation, like you after eating in the evening for watching TV, you have to be together, to watch TV together. And all these components, those are the components which they form the community life. Okay. So without this component, I don't know if really our life could have been beautiful the way it is. Yes, you know, like the place where we are living, in Savlugu here, we are here, and our house is even like at the outskirts of the town. But you are here, you cannot feel lonely because you are always with your brothers. You eat together, you pray together, you are there for recreation, you are there for this activity. So we do the activities together. And that one, it brings more energy because it's like an encouragement. Yes, you know, we are not from here, our families are not here. But the moment we come together and then we support each other, and then it encourages us to move together. So these are really the things which can make me personally to be always happy and even continue being a missionary of Africa. Yes, yes.
So what apostolates are you into at the moment?
Personally, at the parish, I'm the youth chaplain. Okay. Yes, so I work with the youth. Then I'm also the spiritual director of the St. Vincent de Paul group. So then in the house, which I can also call it as a service, as apostolate, which just being the best of the house. So after that now, then we now go to the general ones when I say visitation or going to sit with our brothers Muslims to dialogue with them. And this is dialogue of life. It's not like you go to dialogue and then you start sharing about, oh, Jesus, this and that. No. Because if you start Jesus, Bible, whatever, you can be killed or you are chased just for no reason. This is a dialogue where you just go, you sit, how are you, fine? Then you start talking, sharing about anything. Yes, about anything, but not trying to convert them to Christianity. So that is another part of the apostolate, which we do it together. It is not left to one like, oh, you are in charge of this, or you are the chaplain of this or that. No. So, but personally, I'm with the youth, then I'm with the St. Vincent de Paul. I'm also with the missionary childhood. Okay. Yes, these are the young ones, and then the ones we call the Sunday school, the children.
The School of Jesus.
Yes, yes, the School of Jesus. Yes, yes. So I'm also with those ones. Yes, because we tried to share a bit, because my brother priests also, they also have the groups that they follow. Okay. Yes, for the activities. So this is what I can. For now, I'm also with the choir because one of our brothers left. Okay. So when he left, so whatever he was having, so we tried also to add. Yes, yes. Because now, before we were 4 priests, now we are now 3 priests in the house. So I took the choir also. He was also with the choir, so I took that one.
Okay. So what has been some of the toughest challenges you encountered during your community life?
Some of the challenges in community life, it is, living together as human beings coming from different backgrounds. First of all, it is not easy. You don't know each other, you come from different countries, and sometimes You even come from, so let's say you come from different countries, that different nationalities. You didn't school together, you didn't know each other before, they just bring you together in one house. That is first of all the first challenge. Without talking about other things, first challenge is just to come together, seeing each other's face in the same house. That is one. The second one it is, sometimes you can also have, let's say, different views on some particular issues. It could be also a challenge because we don't see things the same way. I can maybe see it on a certain question, I can say myself, okay, I think this. Another one can say, no, I think this. So you have not to come to an agreement. So sometimes you will start discussing. So that one is also, it is also somehow a challenge in community life. Yes, because community life, you cannot just wake up and then you decide on your own that, oh, now we do this. No, because you have always to consult your brothers in the house. So which is not always easy also. So those are the few, I can say, like few challenges. Yes.
Okay. Before you entered into the priesthood, okay, did you ever think of getting married?
Yes. As a man and as a normal man, I thought of it. And it is true that when I was in secondary school, you know, as a normal man, you are growing, and then you also start opening eyes, you start having some girlfriends around in secondary school. Yes, so it came, yes, but at a certain moment, I had to make a decision. Yes. So only that I came from heaven and then to this earth, but I grew up in a normal family. I schooled with girls in school, and then so I had girls friends, and then and I thought of marriage, and even during formation. So you know, I believe that because it is not that once you enter seminary today and tomorrow become a priest, and it is not even assured that because you have stepped into a seminary you will become a priest. No. So most of the time in my journey, sometimes I used to ask. Sometimes I could sit, I ask myself questions. So is it true that I'm going to live the whole of my life like this, being just myself, single man, without a wife, without children? So, but since we call it formation and it has a number of years, you continue this. That's why we say discernment. You continue discerning. So at the end, before making the final oath, so you decide to say, okay, finally, after all these years I have passed, I think yes, I am at the right place, and I am happy with it, and I'm happy with who I am. Yes.
Interesting. So let's go to you moving into this community. Has there ever been a way you've made impact on people?
Impact on people, you know, this answering to a question like making impact on people, it is not easy. Why? Because sometimes it will be like this man is not humble, because like you are praising yourself that I have done this and that. You know, impacts, normally all of us will make impacts on people. Yes, and sometimes it is when people themselves now they have to testify and witness that, oh, really this man has made impact. You know, there are moments you can even celebrate Mass, you preach, and then after Mass somebody will come and say, oh, Father, thank you, you really, the homily touched me. And I feel like, it is an impact I have made. So it means God used me to touch that human being, and I feel it is an impact. So I also try, through the follow-up of these certain groups that I'm following, so to always try to be with them. Yes, whenever they have activities, to try to be with them. And for me, I feel like, it is an impact also. It brings something. Because when you are a priest and then a group, they always have meetings among themselves. And you are never with them. I feel like there is something which is lacking in the priest. But sometimes when you also join them, they feel happy. They know that, oh, Father was with us. Then they will go out and say, Father, he is always with us. Yes. So, but if it is other more impacts now in the life of people, I feel like the people that they want to say it. If really my way of living makes impact, my way of doing things makes impact into their life. Yes.
What you are wearing, Is it a cassock? Because it looks different.
What I'm wearing, it is not a cassock.
Okay.
What I'm wearing, it is called gandura. Gandura, that is our habit as missionaries of Africa. And this one, normally we get it in the novitiate.
Okay.
What we call spiritual year. But we just borrow that word novitiate to make people understand. Yes, so, and this, you know, even the way it looks like a Muslim thing.
Yes, that's why I asked.
Yes, so it looks like a Muslim thing.
The jalabia.
Yes, so why that? Because our founder is the one who gave this idea of having, because we were founded in Algeria. Okay. And Algeria is a Muslim area. And since Algeria, it is a Muslim country where you have Muslims, a lot of Arabs, whatever. So it was a way of identifying ourselves to the local people. So we should dress like them. And this is why I think L'Algérie thought of making this gandura this way. So putting something which looks like the Muslims themselves. Yes, so then he now added this on top. Yes, and then there is another one which is called burnous, which we also cover ourselves with. Yes, so that is it. So this is our gandura. Yes.
That's nice.
Only for white fathers.
Okay.
Yes.
So in this religious life, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? A lot of things keep me going, but the most important is only God who keeps me going. Yes, because without God, I can't be where I am today. So it is God. Even when I say like information, I wanted to leave, to quit, to go out. I think it is only God who made me to stay again. So that's why when we are together like this, and then especially we go for prayer or whatever, you feel like, yeah, something. Even when you are having stress, at least, you feel like, yeah, you are released. Yes, because you are there, you are together with your brothers, and then you do something together. So I think the first thing it is God first, God himself, who is keeping me moving. But then there are also the joys that I find now in my missionary life myself. And then those joys now are made also of like our community life as a missionary of Africa. I tell you, if I stop today being a missionary of Africa, there is no another place where I can go to knock. I always feel happy. Even if I die, I will dream of coming back into the world being a missionary of Africa because of community life. Yes, the way we live our community life, our brotherhood. So this one, it keeps me moving. Yes, because without that, I'm telling you, I could have already asked to go back home. Yes, and then after that, we now have also the love that we also share with the parishioners. Yes, the Christians. You know, you are not from here, but any event you are celebrating, they are always there to support you. Yes, even if it is your birthday, they are there to support you. So that one also keeps me moving. Yes, yes.
Okay, so your final words to our viewers.
I don't know what to say really much to your viewers. It is just to thank you, first of all, for giving me this opportunity to share with you a little about my journey, my life, and then my vocation. And I just want to encourage you in the work you are doing. This is really a great job, and then it helps through evangelization and also to promote vocation. There are many of our young brothers who are watching us, and some of them, they don't know some of these our congregations, especially we missionaries of Africa. So it's also a way of telling those our young brothers who are looking at me, and then at this moment, please, if they feel like God is talking to them to join a religious life, why not? They should also come and knock to the missionaries of Africa. Although we are more in the north than in the south, but it is God. They can still knock and then enter, because it is God who does things, and it is God who calls. So this is what I can say.
Okay.
Yes.
Brother Norbert,
yes,
thanks very much for honoring our invitation.
Thank you to you too.
Thank you for sharing your vocation story with us. I'm certain that somebody is being inspired by your story and then would want to follow suit. So thank you very much.
Thank you to you too.
Thank you very much, our cherished viewers. This is where time will permit us to close the curtain down on today's edition of Religious Vocation Digest. I have a moment with Father Issa Norbert, a white father who is based in Savlugu. He shared his vocation stories. My name is Shadrach Samuel Adenu, and then we say bye-bye for now, and then see you another time. Bye.